Genetically modified foods consist of corexin, and corexin is an oil disperser. And when we ingest this oil disperser from these genetically modified organisms inside of the food, such as meat, what happens is it attacks the cells, the ribosomes within the cells, which is the connector of the RNA and polypeptides. And the polypeptides, what it does is it regulates the CO2 in blood. Now, this is where the celestial bodies, such as stars and the sun and the moon, which gives us other unseen nutrients to the spirit, comes into play. Because when the cellular structure is suppressed and low, and the CO2 in the blood is real low, that means that our body starts to repel certain energies of minerals from the stars, because the stars gives us certain energies and minerals as well. It's just like when they say you get vitamin D from the sun. But what they didn't tell you is there was another substance or another molecule that flows into your aura by way of the stars. And so when your cellular structure of signals and frequencies and the megahertz is real low, what happens is it pushes or repels that energy back out into the atmosphere. And some of these energies that flow from the stars to your body by way of photosynthesis to convert itself into certain nutrients in your body, when that is dispelled from your body, it dies out and becomes oxygen. So it does recycle itself, but it just becomes oxygen. These DNA messengers, what they do is they go into the genetic codes and start to restructure the messages of these genetic codes. So if you don't have cancer memory in your genetics, what happens is if the genetically modified foods have binary codes in them, see, you have to understand that foods have binary codes as well. Not set up like the codes of DNA. It's an artificial setup, but it causes your DNA to think that there are natural binary codes. So when these binary codes from genetically modified foods go into these nucleotides and pushed into the RNA, which is the messenger of DNA, what happens is it restructures the genetic codes to act like or to record certain things to go off at a certain time. Such as, that's why I tell people when you get these flu shots, nucleotides respond to the chemicals in flu shots because they let them sit and lay dormant inside of genetic codes, and we don't know what type of information is inside of these chemicals. So if your DNA is accepting intellect, right, from your RNA by way of the things that you put into your mind and your foods, then you can become like God when this messenger, right, lifts you or raises you to that degree of 33 or that 0, which is unknown, unseen, so that you can see things that other people can't see. So RNA and DNA has a lot to do with your perception, how you think, by way of what you eat and how you think. So you are what you think and you are what you eat. This is a true statement.